Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Avengers, issue number 680, No Surrender, part 6 of 16. Okay, so non-stop weekly comic destroying things. Yeah, I'm doing this new format because Marvel's doing some new thing where they don't give the previews without their stupid little symbols on the front saying, there's not for distribution. Well, okay, thanks Marvel. So blame Marvel that I don't have those anymore. Anyway, so in this issue, they're still reeling over the death of Johnny Storm. This would probably feel a lot more like the death of Johnny Storm if they didn't already show Johnny Storm. They're not doing it in this issue, but in the previous issue, they're showing him just flying around going, hey, what's up, guys? He's not dead. He's not dead. We know he's not dead, okay? If they want us to feel what they're feeling in this comic, maybe don't show that he's not actually dead. I think it was actually the last two issues. Anyway, so Sam Wilson is finally able to get the team together, but like they're practically halfway through the book by the time that they do get that he does get them together. You know, like, okay, guys, it's enough. We get it. He's dead, but we need to move on. All right, Sam was a soldier. Okay, sorry, soldiers have seen death a lot. All right, so I think that Sam would have gotten over it. I don't think that he would have been one of the people going, Johnny's dead. And no, he wouldn't have been stuttering over it. He would have thought about it for a second. It would have been done and done. Conversation's over. He would have moved on. The mission has to go forward. It doesn't matter if everybody's there at the finish line, but the mission will get accomplished. So I think that he would have pulled himself together a lot sooner. I think that he would have pulled the team together a lot sooner. Anyway, one of the things I did like about this comic book was that Wonder Man decides to go and visit Beast. And Beast, of course, is like, oh, my friend Wonder Man. He's like, oh, Johnny died. And he's like, what? Okay, I need to get on that battlefield. Okay, this part was just kind of interesting. Like, he's like, I need to get on the battlefield. I need to go out there and kick. What's Beast going to do? Johnny Storm is like one of the most powerful powerhouses there is, and Beast is a guy who can use his toes to cling to walls. Dude, come on, man. Like, shut up, Beast. And look, let's be realistic here, okay? Almost every issue this guy was in, he was always knocked out. He was always knocked unconscious at some point or another. When he hung with Spider-Man, when he hung with Wonder Man, when he hung with the Thing, when he hung with pretty much anybody, when he was in his own solo series, how many times did that dude get knocked out? Always getting knocked out. Sorry, dude. We don't need to be carrying your big, gigantic, hairy butt off of the battlefield. Anyway, stick to what you're good at, bud. So, I love Beast, but come on, man. You're like the worst fighter. Anyway, so they come up with an idea. Nadia and the Beast essentially come up with an idea to use Wonder Man's ionic form to save Jarvis from his forced concussion, his coma that he's in. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work. So I like the idea they gave us some hope, but didn't really do a lot with it. What would have actually made this scene a lot better is if they would have established more just how important Jarvis is to the X-Men. Did I really just say that? To the Avengers. See, listen, I understand it. A whole bunch of us understand it. Do you remember the Under Siege storyline from way back in the day when Jarvis actually got beaten unconscious right in front of Captain America, and you see Captain America's eyes? He's like, and he can't do anything about it because he was tied up. Look, that was an emotional scene. That was something where I was like, oh, because Jarvis was always in the comics. He was always there, and he was a crucial key part of everything. Here, yeah, if you saw him in if anybody actually read the Unstoppable Wasp series, like how many issues was that? 12, I think. Anyway, whatever it was. He was in that a bit, but he wasn't the most lovable person. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, I think that they could have built the character up a little bit more. It reminded some of the newer audiences just how important a keystone figure he is. He's technically-ish one of the founding members of the Avengers, you know, but who knows that anymore? Like Jarvis? This would have worked with Alfred. That's all I'm saying. So I do like that they tried and that thing didn't work. I did like seeing Ebony Maw turning around saying, hey, what's going on behind me? And all of a sudden, boom, Mjolnir to the ribs. Oh, yeah, he's done. He's done. Can you imagine getting hit in the ribs by Mjolnir? So Ebony Maw is off the battlefield, and Corvus Glaive, he actually gets touched by Rogue. Oh yeah, yeah, it went exactly how you think it would. He's just, ugh. That was good. There was a bunch of really good scenes in here. Seeing Red Hulk, his hour of power is a little less than an hour now. So there was a good battle in here. There was also the scene where we think, because it's in Nevada, you know what I'm saying? I thought they showed New Mexico last time. Now they're showing that it's Nevada. Am I missing something here? Anyway, I don't feel like going and pulling out my issue from last week. So, what do you call it? Also, anyway, yeah, they're showing him in the bottom of Nevada, and he's just. It looks like the Hulk's teeth. I'm just saying, it looks like the Hulk's teeth. That's all. I mean, that looks like the Hulk's teeth to you, doesn't it? That's what it looks like to me. So anyway, also we see that the last person that was on the battlefield on the side of the Black Order was Supergiant. That's her name. And Farine the Other from the Lethal Legion shows up and just does some little things to her and knocks her out. A thwish. A single thwish, and freezes her. Last but not least, they also show us the covers for the next 4 issues. So this was issue 6 of the 16-part series, and issue 10, the Hulk is actually supposed to come back. I'm sure then the end of issue 9, that's actually going to be the case. Also, next issue, they're promising a little bit more on the origin of the Voyager. Finally, they show. I'm just going to show you because I don't want you to grab this comic book. You notice right on the front, right? There's the little "Where is Wolverine" symbol. Well, inside, this is all they really show us. He's in Peru, and the Avengers. It looks like a Quinjet, whatever the heck it is. Yeah, it is a Quinjet. There's the big A on it. You can see there's the A on it, and just this is it. He's walking into I don't know. He's walking down some steps in Peru. Wow, really? You felt the need to show us that? That's the "Where is Wolverine"? Come on, man. Anyway, I have seen that there's going to be a whole lot coming up with people actually looking for Wolverine. Looks like there's going to be 4 different issues of one-shots or not, I don't know, of people actually trying to find Wolverine. And it's looking like it's going to be really good. So right now, this is practically garbage. You know what I'm saying? The "Where is Wolverine" stuff. I don't look forward to these at all in the slightest at this point. They don't even belong. But coming up, there is going to be a whole lot more with Wolverine. So I'm glad they're at least doing something, but it's kind of like, yeah, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Who cares? So anyway, I'm going to give this comic book a B+. This was good. There was a lot of fighting in here. There was a nice battle where the Avengers got to kind of unload, and they really did need to unload after the death of Johnny Storm. Well, death. And it was enjoyable. There wasn't really much of an advance in storyline. We didn't get to see the champion, the Grandmaster or the original Grandmaster, the contender. So no storyline got pushed forward, but they are promising a lot of storyline in the next issue. So I'm looking forward to it. All right, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.